Oh, I didn't even...
my mother's way.
You blended in. I didn't even see you. I tell you what, man, I got the biggest goosebumps right now. That's so terrifying and sad.
Oh, really? Okay.
What's going on, guys? Mr. here. Hope staying happy, healthy, and hydrated. Welcome back to another spooky video. Are you feeling a little bit down today? That's okay. Happens to all of us. Here, have some spooks. Everyone knows a little bit of goosebumps cheers you up in the morning. Or the night. Or before bed. Anyway, we're going to be checking out Scary Comp V79 by BizarreBub. Go and check him out. He's got some cool stuff. Anyway, if you do enjoy the video, leave a like. Really appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And let's do this. By the way, I've jumbled up the order of the clips for your entertainment. So if you see it going 7, 1, 6, 4, 3, etc., don't worry, it's fine. All right, BizarreBub's scariest videos.
In the following video,
Let's go.
a group of friends are having a small gathering as they all collectively sing to a song of worship. The person recording pans around the room to capture this harmonious ceremony, thinking that this evening will end well. But little did they know that something would happen during this gathering that would haunt them forever. Be sure to pay close attention, as no one had noticed it until looking closely.
I'm looking.
Take a look.
Let's see if we can spot it. Okay, yeah, you got me. You got me with that one. It did make me jump for some reason. What was it?
As the camera pans over to the hallway, a shadow-like figure can be seen bolting down the hall at a speed beyond human capacity. Its rapid movement and dark appearance were enough to leave the family extremely unsettled. Viewers believe that this ceremony might have had something to do with the sudden appearance of this figure. They can't help but think that this may have been some sort of dark entity that was provoked by the ceremony. Not much info is given on this video, so it's hard to be sure if that's so. But whether paranormal or not, the sudden appearance of this dark figure is creepy alone. Just what exactly was caught on camera?
I don't know. What do you think? There's no subtitles for whatever they were singing, so I don't know. But BizarreBub did say it was a song of worship. Worshipping what? Be nice if we knew what the lyrics were. Anyway, what do we got next? Let's go.
On June 9th of 2023, an unsettling video was posted by a girl named Pupa who was home alone when something pretty terrifying was captured. The video starts off with Pupa lying on the couch before she suddenly realizes that someone or something is in her house. She was on her phone when she glanced over at the corner of the room and saw what looked to be a person standing completely still. Someone was watching her. Although freaked out at first, she began to laugh as she had a feeling that this was either her friend or boyfriend who was pulling a prank. But little did she know, this wasn't a prank.
This photo was creepy enough. This should be just... Why? I don't know what it is about teeth, man. Get him away from me. You're gonna bite me or something.
A mysterious presence has invaded Pupa's home. The following is her video. Watch.
Oh.
Qué miedo que das.
Yeah, she thinks it's her boyfriend.
¿Qué haces?
To be fair, that's something I would do.
Hey.
Now she's the panic's setting in.
¿Qué sos? Andate de mi casa.
I don't like when things just stay still and don't react to you.
Right when things are getting tense, the video ends abruptly. It's unknown as to what exactly happened afterward, but one can safely assume that Pupa was left extremely terrified. Now, Pupa has posted some videos after this incident, but in neither video does she go into detail about the events of that night. Perhaps this incident was so disturbing that Pupa is trying her best to forget about it. Although it's unclear as to what exactly was captured, there's no doubting that the video she took is just downright chilling.
Downright chilling, mate. I will say though, She probably hasn't gone into detail because it probably ended up being her boyfriend. You know, she was actually getting scared and then he burst out in laughter because he couldn't hold it in anymore. And the video cuts off before that happens. Now, I'm not saying it's definitely fake. I'm just saying that's probably what happened. Definitely spooky though. I like stuff like this. Anyway, just a friendly reminder, if you are enjoying the video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And if you want to check out all this creepy stuff even more, go and check out BizarreBub because he's the one. He's the one in this video right now. He's got some cool stuff. Free.
On May 24th of 2023, at around 10 p.m., a baby monitor captures something pretty spooky on camera.
Okay.
This video was posted by Marquette Jean, who's concerned for the safety of her daughter, as something very strange was captured inside her child's bedroom. The video begins with her daughter, who appears to be staring blankly at the window that's behind the camera. It's unknown as to what exactly it is that she's seeing, but whatever it might be, it seems to have her full attention. She continues to stare at this window when suddenly the camera picks up movement from inside the room. But as we can see in the footage, nothing is moving.
Yeah.
Now the family used to have a cat and the camera would often pick up the cat's movement, but no cat is seen here as their cat had passed away in August of last year. However, as Marquette watches the baby monitor, this happens.
Okay. So the camera's moved because it's picking up the movement and looking in the direction. Oh! That was clearly like a little dog or maybe a cat. That was clearly an animal, a pet. And now she's looked back.
Is there a cat in here? Is there a cat in here? No.
No. Oh, sweet little voice.
Sorry. Love you, night. Are you okay?
Sounds sad.
No, it's okay. I was just checking on you. Good night. I love you.
I'm scary.
Huh?
I can't breathe.
You're scary?
Huh?
Why?
It's a monster. It's really scary.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See? I'll look.
Upon seeing a strange cat-like figure on the baby monitor, Marquette bolts into the room and asks if a cat is in there. Confused as to what her mother had seen, Marquette's daughter replies no, but says that she's scared. According to her, there's a monster at the window.
It's a monster. It's really scary.
There's no monster in the window. I'll look. See?
But what if there is, Mum?
Marquette checks the window and finds nothing there. Although creeped out by her daughter's response, she's more unsettled by the supposed apparition caught on camera. The family believes this may have been the spirit of the cat that they once had, but later passed away due to cancer.
Oh, it's such a sweet looking cat too, and he passed away from cancer. Oh man, the world is terrible sometimes, isn't it? I mean, is it really the cat? Or if she's saying there's a monster in the window and it's scary, is it actually, you know, something mimicking the cat? Because the mum clearly saw it. She would have been watching TV with a cup of coffee or something and then saw the motion detected. Had a look, cat straight in the room. I don't know. What do you think? This one's interesting. This is really cool.
Ghost or not, Marquette and her daughter are shaken up by this footage. Like all videos, the question is begged, just what exactly had occurred that night?
I don't know. Let me know what you think. Anyway, I'm on to my third cup of water. When I say stay hydrated, I mean it, okay? If you're wondering why the cup's dirty, it's because it had a coffee in it before. Okay, my cup's not always dirty, but when it is, it's because it's used. Anyway, moving on, what do we got next? Number 1, let's do this.
This next video was recorded by a father who caught something pretty creepy while watching over his son. The father in this clip is known as Ricky Beadle, and it was sometime in the afternoon when he took this footage. According to Ricky, he was walking past his son's room when he heard him talking to himself. He was talking under his breath, muttering something that Ricky couldn't understand. It wasn't until listening closely though that he can make out a few words. Now, even though it sounded like total gibberish, his speech was similar to that of someone conversing with another person. It's as though someone else was there with him.
Oh, look at that
It goes
photo.
without saying, but the video that Ricky took is just downright eerie. Take a look.
Downright chilling, mate.
Elliot, what are you doing?
It's another truck.
Oh, that's cool. What's that?
Is that
What's
a
in the
noose?
corner?
The man hanging.
Oh, why have you drawn that? Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
Hangs around.
Why?
Because he does this.
Oh, really?
But I'm not allowed to tell anybody.
Okay.
As if watching his son behave strangely wasn't already creepy enough, he shows him this, a portrait of someone that only his son is able to see. But eerily, this supposed person appears to be hanging by a noose wrapped around their neck.
Wait, no, hold on, BizarreBub. I've just found something even more bizarre, mate. I'll tell you this one, right? Tell you right straight right now. Look, okay, so there's multiple nooses with no one hanging in them. And the scariest thing is, one of them's smaller, you know? You know what I'm saying? So what is going on here? How many people are in this family? Is it just, there's one noose crossed out here? Okay, I'm gonna want an update from that.
Ricky points the camera to where the so-called hanging man is apparently seen. But, as expected, nobody's there. Or, so it seems. Ricky's child seems pretty convinced that the hanging man is real, but for some odd reason, he's not allowed to talk about him. Now initially, Ricky wasn't really sure how to feel about this. It was only after the following incident, however, that he grew very concerned. Ricky is once again looking after his son when he hears him talking to himself just like before. He promptly reaches for his phone and captures this.
Stop it.
Elliot? What are you doing?
I see them hanging.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Right.
He's crying and I keep saying stop it.
Is he crying?
Yeah.
So this is the photo of the hanging man he's seen in the corner of his room. I'm going to ask him to draw it again when I've rubbed it completely off. Elliot, can you draw the hanging man for me like you did before?
No, because he'll tell me off at night.
What if I don't let him? What if you can sleep in my room? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right, so what's these on his face?
Tears.
What's this?
Straight.
Oh, okay. Does he cry quite a lot?
Yeah, because he's got hay fever up there and he's up there
Okay.
in the corner.
Okay, thank you.
But he knows me at the night because he keeps saying he always bangs and he just...
Okay, thank you.
It was at this point that Ricky couldn't help but think that his son was seeing things. As some viewers have commented, perhaps Elliot is showing early signs of schizophrenia. But Ricky isn't totally certain if that's the case. Feeling unsure as to whether or not Elliot is expressing his imagination or showing symptoms of a mental illness, he decides to set up a camera in his room. Hopefully, what he captures will clarify this confusion. But to his shock, the following footage recorded this.
I've got goosebumps all
Watch.
over me, man. You get slightly yanked off the bed just a little.
Elliot appears to be speaking to someone when out of nowhere, his legs are seemingly pulled out of bed. In a state of disbelief, Elliot jumps off the bed and scurries out of the room. It seems that someone or something had tugged on his legs as though intending to cause harm. It was soon after watching this video that Ricky knew something was haunting his son. Although whether or not that's so, viewers agree that something supernatural was captured. But, as with all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Is something haunting Elliot? Or is something else going on here? Feel free to let me know what you think.
Oh, I'm honestly concerned. I feel like a lot of these things, people just jump straight to mental health, but I feel like that is definitely a case with a lot of stuff, but I don't think that's the case here. So I truly believe that there is things that happen that some people don't experience, that other people think, oh, this guy's just a bit crazy. But I'm actually a little bit concerned about the family, like in the future. That's a bit scary. The nooses that have no one in them yet. Ugh. Anyway, moving on, number 4.
It's late at night when a mother and daughter arrive home. The security camera at the front entrance records them pulling up to the gate of the house when out of nowhere, something very strange happens. This video was posted by Mary Carmen, the daughter in this video, who lives on a small farm with a lot of animals. Now, the animals on this farm would do things that would make her feel as though she were taking care of children. To her, this place feels more like a daycare than a farm. But the biggest child, according to her, is her dog, who's known as Scott. From dancing with his so-called mom to going on boat rides whenever he gets the chance,
Good boy.
Mary Carmen has a special place in her heart for Scott. But unfortunately, one night, something happened that left her completely devastated. She had come home with her mother after having dinner at a relative's when she found Scott lying in his bed. He seemed unusually quiet, which he never was. Scott had passed away. Now, it wasn't until grieving for days on end that she finally looked at the security cameras that captured Scott's final moments before passing. Based on the footage, he passed away only a few hours before Mary Carmen returned home. He was already gone before she came. But after looking at the footage of when she arrived, she immediately noticed something strange. What was captured had brought her to tears. Have a look.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, man. Oh, that's a dog. That's clearly a dog. Oh. I tell you what, man, I got the biggest goosebumps right now. That's so terrifying and sad. The dog's just coming to the gate, just like it used to. Look, that's clearly a dog. Oh, man.
A strange figure that looks to be a dog suddenly appears on camera. Mary Carmen believes that this may have been the spirit of her dog, given that he just passed away that same night.
100%.
According to her, he seemed to be waiting for her to return home before departing. It's as though he wanted to see her one last time before going away forever. To this day, Mary Carmen watches this video to remind her that even though Scott is physically gone, he is still with her in spirit. But,
look.
like all videos, you be the judge on whether or not the ghost of her dog was captured.
I believe it. I mean, why wouldn't you believe that? I mean, that's sad. That's terrible. I remember when one of my animals passed away, I could feel it jumping up onto my bed still, you know? It would go down to go to the toilet or get food or whatever and jump back up and I could feel it. And then I realized it's not here. So what was that? Oh yeah, that's a big punch in the heart. I love that video. That's sweet and sad. Number 7.
There's a place in Mexico that used to be known as the Disneyland of Latin America. Reino Mágico was a small theme park that opened in 1988 and closed only a few years later after multiple fatal accidents took place inside the park.
Ooh.
It's unknown if the park had shut down for this reason, but some believe that the park had closed its doors for the simple fact that many
I'm sorry, BizarreBub, but look how bizarre this guy is.
visitors reported paranormal experiences while being there. This isn't surprising to some people, as the park was built on a cemetery. Urban explorers are certainly creeped out by this fact, but they're even more creeped out by the statues that were left behind. Rumor has it that the statue of Snow White is haunted. Nightly visitors have reported seeing the statue in a spot that was not the same as where it was originally seen. It's as though it moved on its own.
Mate.
One night, a group of friends visit the abandoned theme park when something very strange is captured on camera. Take a look.
I got goosebumps. That statue looked like it had a presence about it.
Ese es el velador de... aguanta, espérate, ey. Shh, no te muevas. No mames, no te muevas ahí. Güey. Ese no es el velador, güey. No. No, aguanta, deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey, eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey.
What?
Perdón.
Are they running towards it? I hope so. I want to see.
Güey, ¿fue aquí? No digas mamadas, güey. Mire.
Oh,
No
I didn't
digas
even...
mamadas, güey.
You blended in. I didn't even see you.
No, Yos. No.
It was
No,
in the
güey,
yellow
no mames.
dress.
¿Qué fue eso, güey?
No sé.
No mames, güey, no mames.
¿Crees que haya sido ella?
Güey, nos estamos metiendo más adentro del reino más. Banda, comparte.
No mames, güey, no mames.
Yeah, I am a little bit spooked actually. I did get the goosebumps too. I don't know, there's something about, you know, statues or kids' toys or animatronics. Anything that's kind of, you know, not human but is made to look like one. It's so unsettling. Something weird about it, man, I tell ya. Oh.
Feeling beyond spooked, the group sees what looks to be another person inside the park. But as they look closely, they see that whoever this is appears to be wearing a dress. They continue to watch and notice that how they walk is a bit strange. Fast forward to the group seeing the statue of Snow White, and it's at this point that they realize the color of its dress is the same as the one worn by the person they saw. Could it be that the so-called person was actually the statue moving on its own? The group seems to believe this, but of course, it isn't certain if that's the case. Had the group actually seen the statue moving on its own, or was this something else?
I mean, it could be set up. You could have just got someone, you know, with a dress, a yellow dress, to just slowly walk across. Also, what I've spotted here is a good case of pareidolia, because often we'll see stuff that kind of spooks us out, but it is just a case of pareidolia. Now, look at this. Is that not a person's shoulders and a person's face? You can see the definition in the eyes and the nose and the mouth just under the light. Well, it's just a tree. Anyway, I thought I'd point that out because pareidolia is just cool.
Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this one.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to just discount this clip, but it could be easily set up. Like I said, there's something just so unsettling about statues, mannequins, and dolls, and I don't know, man. Aren't they just supposed to move when you're not looking? We were watching this one. Number 6.
The following video comes from a man named Bobby, and in this footage, Bobby is standing outside of his daughter's room.
Big shout out to Bobby. Bobby frequents the channel. Haven't seen you here in a while, but he always stops by in the comments. Love you, Bobby. Let's go.
Where a strange noise was just heard. He checks on his daughter to see if she's okay, but hesitates to go inside. There's something in this room that scares him. Now, Bobby is someone who I featured in a previous video. Bobby and his daughter live inside an apartment where strange and unexplainable things have been happening for a while. From toys that seemingly move on their own as though possessed by something, to the sound of footsteps coming out of nowhere, this small family has had a fair share of unusual experiences.
Previously.
Nah, get out of here, man. But at least y'all caught that part.
Oh, I remember that one. And then he leaves the room and it just keeps happening, I think.
Good.
Bobby believes that his home is being haunted by the spirit of a little girl who previously lived in this apartment. According to his landlord, the young girl passed away from cancer. Viewers believe that the little girl is trying to play with his daughter since most of the activity occurs in her bedroom. One day, Bobby's daughter is taking a nap when a strange noise is heard from inside her room. Feeling a bit scared, he takes a look and captures this.
Now, I'm just saying, you wouldn't want to do anything to wake your daughter up from a nap, so...
What is that?
So I'm just saying, it's probably not fake.
So it ain't my daughter because she's napping right there on the bed. Sounds like her closet door though.
Don't go. Is that what it said?
I don't know.
Is that the TV?
See, she's snapping right there. I'm trying not to wake her up. waking her up.
I've just got to pause. I'm sorry. I thought one of the toys said "don't go" before, but I think he's got some cartoons or something playing for her. I just want to clear that up because I thought it was a toy. Is she still asleep?
Come on, man. She's in here sleeping. Come on, man. You need to get out of her room. Dude, I'm telling you, that thing was closed, right? Come on, man. Now why is she sleeping? Man, I am good on that. You need to get out of her room.
I'm just saying, man, if you're a parent, you know, yes, you love your kids, but you value your time. When they're napping, you want them to have a nap. They need a good sleep, and you can have your coffee and do your thing. So I wouldn't see any reason for this to be fake, you know? Why would you just go ahead and do this, risking waking up your daughter? And it's just, I don't know. Anyway, Bobby, man, I hope you guys are doing well.
Play somewhere else. What the thing?
As Bobby walks over to his daughter, who's a heavy sleeper, the closet behind him opens by itself without warning. Considering how often strange things happen at home, Bobby is used to this, which might explain his calm demeanor. He waits patiently for something else to happen while keeping an eye on his daughter. Fortunately, nothing happens, but this incident was enough to keep Bobby on his toes. He continues to watch over his daughter in case something like this happens again. Just like the previous incidents, this mysterious occurrence has yet to be solved.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of clips from Bobby, and it's a lot of creepy stuff. And yeah, of course, you can check out all of Bobby's stuff on his channel, World Paranormal. Number 2.
In the following video, a man named Win is washing dishes in the kitchen when he hears a strange noise coming from his basement. This basement, according to Win, is a place that he and his family avoid entering at all costs. There's something about it that isn't right. Now, not too long ago, something happened inside this space that neither Win nor his family could explain. As Win states, he was by himself in the basement when out of nowhere, a small swing he had recently bought began to swing on its own.
Why is it in the basement though? Why would you have it? If I bought that swing, that looks like it might cost a little bit. I would probably have that somewhere where I could use it.
A small swing he had recently bought began to swing on its own. Although not really sure how to explain this, it would be the following incident that occurred only days later that leaves him extremely baffled. While being alone at home with his son, a loud banging noise on the basement door is suddenly heard. But when he checks to see as to who or what was banging on the door, he finds no one there.
Can I get it?
There's kids with him too.
Understandably, this occurrence has left the family feeling thoroughly petrified. But as if that wasn't enough to freak them out, the following video captures this. Win is down in the kitchen washing dishes when his dog starts barking at the basement door. He immediately takes out his phone and begins to record.
Okay.
Go lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Stay. Been doing this all morning and I don't have time for this today. Stop.
Yeah, you tell him, Dad.
Hey, buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm just gonna set it up with paper towels and we'll just let the phone roll.
I think I may have seen this. I don't remember. I got a bad memory. Hey, cut it out!
If you gotta go or you gotta go downstairs or something, wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay.
Cut it out.
Please, not today. Just, holy cow.
Just let the door stay open at that point.
Little buddy.
Little buddy turned into a big buddy at the end there.
Sounding fed up with the supposed spirit, Wynn begs the entity to stop, but this only seemed to make things worse as the door to the basement began to continuously open on its own soon after. It isn't until looking closely at the doorway, however, that someone or something appears. Like something out of a nightmare, the shadowy figure seemingly fades into the darkness before reappearing again as a giant shadow. Feeling beyond spooked, Wynn is absolutely certain that he won't be entering this basement anytime soon. But as always, until more footage is brought forth, this video remains a mystery.
I don't think it remains a mystery. Now, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but if I remember correctly, which I'm not sure I always do, because I'm a human, I think this guy was actually like a professional video editor. Like he worked in VFX and all this kind of cool stuff. And I think he has a lot of these things. Now, I don't remember his handle or his username, whatever, but I think that's the case. So thinking about that, yeah, this is probably fake. But I mean, it's still cool. It's interesting. I like it. I don't know, man. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to go check out BizarreBub and subscribe to him. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more on my channel. But anyway, take care of yourself. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Good night.